Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be sharing with you major updates which are coming up in the OINP system. And this will be the complete information guide for you. But before that, very small request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to the major changes which are coming in the Ontario system of PNP. Ontario, before I tell you, I want to share a very small piece of information. Ontario is the king of PNP. No province can equal Ontario. Ontario has a lion's share in the immigration system. So Ontario is introducing major changes in their OINP system, OINP portal, and I'll be sharing all this information in this video. Before we tell you the changes, it's very important that you know the basic concept, because I have been getting so many requests, so much information. I'm getting that please make video on this, please make video on this. I was too much occupied. Unlike bloggers, unlike those people who know nothing about it, just wearing a coat tie does not make a difference. You need to know what exactly is changing, how it's going to make difference, which particular area the change is happening. Rather than helping people, these guys actually make hell lot of confusion. So today's video will let you know what exactly is changing. First of all, you need to know there are two systems which are there in Ontario's PNP. Ontario's PNP, OINP. So these two systems are called NOI and EOI. So let me take an example so that you can understand this better. NOI is a notification of interest and EOI is an expression of interest. So let's take an example. The notification of interest happens when you make a profile in, say, for example, in any marriage portal, say shadi.com, and somebody likes your profile and they sends you the invitation. Other than making the profile, you do nothing. That's called notification of interest. Expression of interest is when you approach and say I like you and want to marry you. That is called expression of interest. So these are the two basic concepts. Now, OINP categories are basically divided into two categories: express entry linked and expression of interest. Express entry linked is the one which is notification of interest. There is no change happening in express entry link. The change is happening in expression of interest. So express entry link is the one which has three programs: human capital, Ontario skilled trade, federal skilled, the French speaking skilled worker. So these three programs, no changes are happening. You will automatically, I have to repeat this again and again, there is so much confusion. So you will automatically get invite from Ontario based on your profile in federal express entry. So for you to get invite under these, you must have profile in express entry and you will get notification of interest. There is no change happening in this. So the change is happening in expression of interest. And even in expression of interest, it is divided into two components: the graduate stream and the employer job offer. Under the graduate stream, you have PhD and masters. There is no change happening in this. Only change happening in this is under the employer job offer. Employer job offer basically has three streams, and these three streams are foreign worker stream, international student stream, in demand skill stream. These are the three streams. Change is happening here. Change is happening here. And why the change is happening, I'll explain you why the change is happening. So Ontario's PNP, OINP, employer job offer, here is where the change is happening. Now, first you need to know the benefits of expression of interest. Why this is so popular, why people want to do this. Because first of all, some people cannot make profile in express entry due to one reason or another, so they can get PR through this route. You don't have to make a profile in express entry, and you do not need a CRS score. You, particularly for those who are in the higher age bracket, no age score is there, no work experience is required. It's a PR for entire family, unlike express entry where points of spouse are counted. Here it doesn't happen like that. And the EOI points are calculated differently. There is a different way to calculate the points. So these are the benefits of EOI. And the requirements. The requirements of employer job offer are in three areas: the job itself, the employer, and the applicant. Now, where the change is happening? The change is happening in the employer area. The change is happening in the employer area. And you know why? Because other than the requirements, right? Many employers fulfill their requirement. But many employers fulfill the requirement, but they do not have willingness. They don't want to help the employees. They don't want to help the employees. Willingness is missing. And there is one more critical aspect, which is called confidentiality. So when an employer shares their information, employer needs to fill the form 233. 233E is the form which employers needs to fill. So many employers do not want to share their confidential information, the information about the business. They don't want to share that information with the employees. And when they do not want to share that information, that's why they back out. So government has taken a bold step, and that bold step is what is changing. So OINP is basically shifting from a paper-based system to a employer-led system. So you don't have to fill up the forms. You don't have to share the information with the employees. So it's an online portal. Employer will get online portal, and it will be more efficient, faster, trustworthy, both for employees and employer. So this will benefit both sides. Employees, because more employer will try to help you, and employers because they don't have to share the confidential information now. So this is the change which is happening. You need to know important dates. So July 20th, EOI submission will be paused. You cannot do new EOI submission. New EOI submission will not happen from July 20th to 2nd July. 21st, from 21st, the system will be withdrawn. All existing EOIs profiles which are already there on the system will be taken away. And OINP will be unavailable from 27th to 29th. It will be back again with employer portal on July 2nd. So that's where the change is happening. July 2nd, you need to remember that date. That's when the employer portal goes live. So that's the time you can make the profile again. So what will happen after July 2nd? So employer will have to submit their details, just like the form 233. They have to submit all that information again on the portal, but that access will be with employer. And the prospective applicants can collaborate with the employers, so they can re-register. The employees have to re-register their expression of interest in the new system. So basically the existing profiles will be taken away. New profiles needs to be created. And the benefit is also there, because those who have made the profiles, the draw has not come. So those profiles may be 10 months old, maybe 5 months old. The new profiles which they make will be valid for straight 1 year, 12 months. So multiple draws, because OINP will be conducting draws now. So multiple draws, they will have option, and they'll be providing greater opportunity for the prospective nominees. So this is what is the change happening. Of course, you need to discuss your OINP application, your OINP case, or any type of case, irrespective whether it is a refusal case, whether it is a refugee case, whether it is any type of express entry case, any type of case. You can discuss with full confidence, and you need to book your appointment. You can do the appointment over the phone or on the Zoom call, or you can, if you want to meet one-on-one in my office, you can come to Brampton office. We have only one office, address, email ID, phone number. Everything is shared right here with you. Very important. If you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.